Hi guys, my name is Raj and I'm going to take you through the back office. This will be a high level overview, whether you're new or maybe you just want a refresher. But I just want to point out a few things that you would use on a daily basis and just where to get started. So when you log into your Pruvit account, this is a demo account we have. I just want to highlight a few things on the first page. So this snapshot box, if you click this will show you your personal status and also who referred you. Now, an example, if a customer doesn't know who referred them, because they might have just purchased it without knowing who referred them, this is where they can also see that. And if you want to know if they were under you or who they're under, they can take a look here, right here. Next is a smart ship. So anybody that set up a smart ship, you would find the details here. This account doesn't have one right now, but here's where you can manage your smart ship. So if you don't have one, it says setup. If you do have one, it would give you the details of what's on the order, as well as the cancel or change product. So that's where you would do that. Here as a promoter, this is where you would find all your referral links for your referral websites, and then you can copy it and share it in social media wherever, or send it to somebody if you want to. The resources, so this is very powerful. This is where you're going to find, if you click this, it goes into the resource center where there's PDFs and documentation of the compensation plan, product PDFs, all that great stuff. And the Pruvit TV app, so this is a free app as well as it's online, but this is where you would find a bunch of short videos that specifically talk about, ketones and a specific issue or benefit, and those are videos you can send to people when they ask specific questions. I'll scroll back up. My Ripple, this shows where your customers are around the globe. So it shows your ripple of your business, of where you've impacted people's lives and how far out everybody is. Then this would show the list of countries. Now statistics is an important one. This here is your personal statistics. So here you would see how much volume, sales you've driven. In this drop down here, you can select enrollment. So that's how many new customers or promoters you've enrolled. And total sales, this is the amount of product sales you've made. And you can segment by yourself, your team, which is your first 3 levels in your business, and community, which is all the levels all the way down in your business. Then leaderboard, this is when you start growing your business and you have other promoters under you. Here you would see the promoter's name, and there would be a number over here to signify how many enrollments they have, because this is set to enrollment. So you can see who on your team is taking major action, and those are people that you really want to pour into and help them out. So you can also filter this data here as well. So at the top here, this take action. This one here, if you go into contacts, so on 2 of our websites, on 2 of the websites that we have, challenge.com and Reboot Now, those referral websites you have, anytime someone goes there and they fill out, the first step is to put email and phone number, they'll be put into here. In case they don't purchase, you can follow up with them right here. So you can get access to that. And then in the store, this is where promoters and customers would place orders or manage their smart ship. So this is the same as I showed you on the first page. Supplement technologies, this is where you can place one-time orders of any Pruvit products. Pruvit membership, this is where you can purchase a membership and promoter pack. Event tickets, when we do have events on, this is where you can purchase event tickets. And apparel and tools is where you can purchase swag, shakers, and business cards, for example. Then rewards, this is here is what you're, from all the action you're taking, what you're earning. So this here is, it looks confusing, but it's not once you understand it. Once you have a few customers, these bars here will be colored green and orange. So green would be all the way across. It means you've hit it, the requirement. And this way it's kind of gamified, so you know what you have to do to get to the next rank. And these are all the ranks here. This one here, the group volume. So the team volume is the first 3 levels. If you expand this down, it would show who the top 3 are. If you expand the group one, it shows the top of your business, all the promoters who have the businesses under them. It shows you where all your volume and what all this is being populated with, so you can see more granular detail. Weekly bonuses, these are bonuses that are paid out weekly. And if you're in your first month of the business, that would be the Go Pro and Go MVP, 14 days and then 30 days. And then after that, after the first month, you would want to be looking forward to be hitting the MVP multiplier, which is pretty much the Go MVP, just doing it every month, and it's a great bonus. Now, all these are explained in the compensation plan, exactly how they're laid out here. So if you have the compensation plan open beside you, you can look up this MVP multiplier bonus, and it'll explain in detail what it is. But if you expand this, it shows you the requirements to hit it. So it's all of these are like that. The Go All Star is when you have people on your team, 5 people on your team that you've enrolled, that also hit Go Pro and Go MVP. So that's what that is for managing that. Now let me just close that. Now monthly, this is paid out monthly, so it's the 15th of the following month is when you get this paid out, and this would have Pruvit Bucks in it. There'd be a Pruvit Bucks balance here, which is from your 2 largest orders of the month, and that can be used towards your smart ship or towards creating Pruvit discount codes. So these again are explained in detail in the compensation plan, but this is where you would see the breakout. For example, retailer bonus is all your customer sales, right? So in here you would see it and what the minimum requirements are to be eligible. So for example, you have to have a minimum 50 volume purchase and 4 customers. So 4 unique customers. But again, reference the compensation plan and we'll break these out. And the bonus pool, this is here for rank 7 and above. So once you hit rank 7, then you get entered into this ownership pool, which pays out every quarter. Again, you can check the compensation plan for that. And pending, and also, let me go here to dashboard. So this here gives you kind of an overview of your business. So you can compare month to month using these drop downs here. And it shows you your new volume from your team, your group, your personal right here. Your personal right here. And new volume overall. So this is a great way for a snapshot of how your business is growing month to month and what you need to do. And then the pending in history, this is where you can see past earnings, what you've been paid, and then pending earnings, what the status is. And then under manage, when you're under manage, you would this is where you can manage your profile. So if you were to click this, this is where you can you set up if you have reoccurring order, like your address. So this is if you have to change your address or add a second address, like your work address, you can add it here. You can save credit cards in here. This is really just for your personal account, how it interacts with the rest of the account here. The order, I would go here for order history. So here's where you can check what you've ordered in the past, and it'll have your receipt, your invoice, and all that kind of thing. Manage community. So this is everybody in your business. So if you want to find out, who's in your business, customers, promoters, this is where you'll find them. So in community, this is everybody who's enrolled under you, Pruvit promoters and customers. And then when it loads, this count's empty, so nothing's going to load. And then insights will show, if you go to insights order history, this will show the exact orders people have placed. So you can find out what someone had placed and see if it's a smart ship or if it's a one-time order. And there are various drop downs in here. You can track your refunds, personal enrolled contact information. So once you start growing the business and you notice some people who have gone through the shopping process but have not ordered, you'll see gray icons. If you go in here, you can actually get everybody's personal information, like their phone number, email. So you can follow up with those people and say, hey, I noticed you're trying to order but didn't complete the order. How can I help? So this is powerful for those warm leads. And then events, this is again, if you've purchased event tickets, this is where you could just see the tickets you've purchased. The last thing I'll go through, or second last thing, is under here. So this would be your name and your image if you uploaded one, settings. This is where you can set up your referral link. So profile, this is your public information that'll be displayed on the site. And here you can tweak it to what you want. So this is your account information. This is your display information. So on the website, it'll say test promoter in this case. You can upload an avatar here. If you're an individual or a company, you can select it here. Your SIN number or your social security number here. And you can edit your password and your country of residence here. So this is what you do that. And then refer code. So this is where you set up your refer code. Now you'll do this initially when you sign up as a promoter, but if you didn't, or if you want to change it, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you wanted to change it for some reason, this is where you would do it. You would hit edit and you would change it, and it would be this first part. It would just be this part that would be personalized to you, dot, and then our domain name. And then you can see some approval status and other additional documentation here. And that's it really. The last thing I'll talk about is the help section. So if you need customer support or your customers need some customer support, this is where they would go. They would go to help, ask a question, and this will go to a support center where they can contact customer support directly for any kind of questions or issues they may have. And that's it. That's my high-level walkthrough of the Pruvit Back Office. Take care.